Isabel was a brave young woman and decided to explore an old abandoned house in her town, known for being haunted. In the attic, she finds a dusty Ouija board, and then, driven by curiosity, she starts to use it. Upon making contact with the lost spirit, Isabel feels the environment grow colder and an invisible presence approach. Realizing the danger, she helps the spirit find peace and ends the session by closing the portal. Upon leaving the house, Isabel understands that the spiritual world demands respect and care because certain doors, once opened, may never be closed again. Silvio Santos's latest purchase on the internet was an Ouija board. Have you heard of it? Do you know it? Have you ever heard a legend? Look, mine is kept wrapped in a cloth, and I only use it in certain cases. But today I am going to tell you everything about the Ouija board, so you will know all about it. Just arriving here now, not yet subscribed to our channel, subscribe. My name is Kelida. Subscribe here to our channel, leave your like on our video, and comment below where you are watching me from. If you want spiritual guidance from me, my contact information is in the video description. I will assist you with great care, wherever you are. So send me a message on WhatsApp. I am waiting for you, and also visit our website. If you want to schedule your appointment with me, the links are here in the video description. There you will find out everything you need to know to be attended by me. So from now on, don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Guys, Silvio Santos's grandson, Tiago Abravanel, told some news portals that his latest purchase was an Ouija board, and in the spiritual context, it is seen by many as a portal to the world of spirits. This spiritual aspect is what makes the board an object of fascination, but at the same time, some fear. Today, I will tell you everything about this board and what it is used for. Why do people use the Ouija board? Is it dangerous? Well, let's start our video then. Look, the Ouija board is traditionally used as a tool for direct communication with spirits. Those who believe in its effectiveness, I personally do, claim that it allows the spirits of the dead, spiritual entities, or other beings from the astral plane to communicate with the living. I have done this several times. This communication occurs through the movement of a planchette. I'll put the image on the screen for you. It slides over the letters and numbers on the Ouija board to form words and answer questions. And now I ask, what did Silvio Santos want with a Ouija board? You know why it opens portals and communication? So many spiritualists and occultists consider the Ouija board as a portal between the physical and spiritual worlds. When using the board, it is believed that the participants at the table are opening a door that allows spiritual entities to enter our world. Therefore, the Ouija board requires great caution and respect. Why? Because not all entities that manifest at the table are benevolent. And then you ask me, Kelida, is there any spiritual risk? I am going to tell you some things that people generally associate with the use of the Ouija board. When we talk about the Ouija board, there are some spiritual risks, especially for those who have no experience with the spiritual field. With this segment, the use of the Ouija board is often associated with certain spiritual risks. So if you are inexperienced and have never used it, be careful. Do not use it. Start by understanding first, because some malicious entities can be attracted and may want to deceive you. Some of these entities may even pretend to be benign spirits or even pose as deceased loved ones to manipulate you. So you need to be careful. It's not about going around using it. It's not about buying and using it. Look, question 2 is about spiritual possessions. There are reports of people who, after using the Ouija board, experienced events of spiritual possession, where a possibly negative entity tries to take control of the body or mind of the individual, the person who is there at the table manipulating and who has no experience, negative energy. The improper use of the Ouija board can attract negative energies to the environment, people. This results in a feeling of oppression, fear, or even the manifestation of unwanted paranormal phenomena, such as objects moving on their own, inexplicable noises, or even disturbing dreams. And now I have a personal story to share with you. What I always tell you is to be careful with the use of spiritual objects, of spiritual tables, if you don't have the proper preparation. When I was a child, look, I told a story at the beginning, but now I am going to tell this one. When I was a child, we had the habit of playing the glass game. I know that maybe you might know this story. That glass game where we place the glass and it starts answering. Have you ever played with it? Do you know anyone who has played with this type of object? So, folks, once we gathered at my aunt's house and we started playing with that glass, and then everything was fine. A day passed, then 2. Suddenly, the cabinet doors started to slam. They opened by themselves. She, guys, would open it. It made a noise. She would go, bam, like this, and it would open, and it was a fright, and it seemed like the cutlery was falling anyway. It was very disturbing. Just to give you an idea, my aunt had to move houses. That's why I tell you, to handle this, you need to have spiritual preparation and protection. Then I keep wondering, did he buy that Ouija board just out of curiosity? Or was he looking for some spiritual answer? Or some answer from beyond, right? For you to handle that Ouija board with protection and in the right way. I'll tell you just a few things that are necessary. First thing, you need to be in a place where you are safe. You need to say prayers and invocations, ask for protection from spiritual guides, guardian angels, and other benevolent entities before starting the session. You need to create a circle of protection. Some practitioners often draw a circle of protection around the table with salt, or even around the participants to prevent the entry of negative energies or entities, and ensure proper closure. You cannot open an Ouija board and not close it properly, so it is crucial that you close it correctly, thanking the spirits that communicated and asking them to return to their place of origin. And then what do you have to do? You close the portal, right? Finished. Close the portal. Another thing, the person who has greater psychic influence and even sensitivity feels this energy. So people with psychic and mediumistic sensitivity may be more susceptible to intense experiences. During the use of the Ouija board, when we, who are mediums, use it, we can feel the presence of spirits more strongly, even receiving messages more clearly. However, this sensitivity can also become more vulnerable to negative energies. And this is where I always tell you that we need to be careful. There are some beliefs that are somewhat divergent regarding the use of the Ouija board, because while many spiritualists see the Ouija board as a legitimate tool for spiritual communication, there are also those who consider it dangerous, especially concerning people who do not know how to use it. Therefore, some religious traditions condemn the use of the board, considering it a form of necromancy or even demon invocation when we talk about the Christian perspective, but it is nothing like that. The use of the Ouija board should be done responsibly and consciously, whether as a spiritual tool or even as an object of curiosity. The use of the Ouija board must be approached with responsibility and great respect. Of course, I know there are many scary stories and disagreements that arise all the time, even due to a lack of knowledge or the improper use of the Ouija board. Therefore, if you wish to explore the spiritual side of the Ouija board, the first thing you should do is have proper preparation and seek guidance from someone. Do not use the board alone. Always remember that the spiritual side always has two faces. The spiritual realm is always very vast. It is full of mystery, with potential both for discovery and also for the side where you need to be cautious. So folks, the Ouija board represents a channel to the unknown, but it must be used with care and especially with a lot of reverence from the moment you open it to the moment you close it. So, if you want to learn how to use the Ouija board, seek proper guidance. As I told you, don't go around using the Ouija board without knowing how to call, without knowing how to close, because you might be attracting negative energies into your life. Imagine if the same thing that happened to us when we were kids happens to you. There's a tip for you, right? But then comes the real curiosity that I mentioned at the beginning of our video. Did Silvio Santos really want to communicate with the beyond? Did he want some answers? Did he want to know if there was life after death? What did he believe in, right? Or did he buy the Ouija board just out of curiosity? What do you think? Well, our video ends here. See you next time. Bye. Bye.